All right, we are live, Florida Run or Die Magazine, live with Chaz Collins, CMT Top 10 Country Rock Artist in the house. What's up, Chaz? How are you?
What's going on, man?
All right, man. You're gonna be getting a lot of people already. So far, there's already 9, 10. Holy cow! Look at that. They're climbing up there, man. I see all the views, all the people in there. There's like 4 comments on there already. That's awesome. And it's getting crazy. There's going to be a lot of views on this. It's going to be insane. Anyhow, what's going
Anywhere.
on?
You said it right. Anywhere.
Anywhere. Okay. So, Chaz, they have a lot of. I mean, you were top 10 on the CMT charts. You toured the country. You did. It's amazing what you have done. You stirred the crowds. Man. You're awesome. So now you like my virtual background? Look at that.
It's cool. It's cool, but, man.
Yeah, it's the latest technology. Now, so where are you from?
So I'm originally from a little town called Belle Chasse, Louisiana, on that southern little tip that goes out into the Gulf. I was born and raised there, went to school there. It's actually where I got my start, man.
Okay.
And yeah, most folks, I tell them New Orleans. That's the closest that people know. So
yeah, because they recognize it.
Yeah, Belle Chasse is a little town south of New Orleans there.
They were like, where?
Yeah, yeah.
So you know, I there was a rumor that you're church boy. You're a family man. As I see, you're a family, you're a church boy. You used to sing in church.
Yeah, so that's actually how I got started. So
Right. Okay.
Here's an interesting fact that most people find intriguing. It's interesting to me too to hear about other singers. How did you get over your stage fright? It's you're singing in front of that many people, and the way I did it was I started off singing in church, and I would always look at the back wall, and then even when you're looking around, you're looking around like this, but you're not making eye contact. That's kind of how you get over your stage fright. But yeah, I started singing in church, and then it was actually after church, karaoke came out. And I've always loved to sing. And my buddy's like, hey, let's go do some karaoke. And I'm like, what the heck is karaoke? It just came out. He's like, well, the track plays. It's just like doing a show just without the band. And I'm like, sweet. So I did that at a little bar called the Blue Angel Lounge right there in Belle Chasse, Louisiana. About 90 people can fit in there. And I realized after doing this karaoke thing that I actually started building a fan base. People were coming to hear me sing karaoke, like literally fans that didn't sing. And I'm like, well, dang, I may have something here, And so I went to Nashville, did a CD, came back, started selling CDs at the karaoke shows. And I'm like, I got to go this direction, man. And that's literally how I got started in the music business.
And you made it to the top 10. You know how hard that is?
Top 10. That was
Man, listen, it's super, super hard to make it to the top 10 CMT artists. That's like billboards, it's crazy. I mean, getting up there to the top like that, you are it. You're one of the guys up there in the top country. So you've toured the whole country. How is that like?
Well, to let you know on the top 10 thing, I wanted to say that real quick. What's really cool about that is we did that organically. We had no label. Miranda Lambert was sitting at number 10. We actually passed her up as an independent, which was a big deal because she's like the top, one of the top, at least in the top 3 female artists, right up there with the Taylor Swifts and the Carrie Underwoods.
Oh, yeah.
But to give you a little bit of backstory with the touring, so I was actually a commercial residential plumber in New Orleans. And then when Hurricane Katrina hit, I moved to Nashville. Within about 2 years, I had my first booking agent. I was working at the Wild Horse Saloon, the world famous Wild Horse Saloon.
Wild Horse Saloon. Yes, it is.
Wild Horse Saloon. You would remember that if you watched TNN and they had these big line dance shows. That was at the Wild Horse there in Nashville. So it took me about 2 years to make my connections. I got a booking agent out of Holcomb, Wisconsin. Wayne Zink was his name, and he's retired now. But he called me and said, yeah, I want you to come up to Wisconsin and do a show, an audition. And I'm like, so how much does it pay? He's like, well, it doesn't. It's going to pay, but you're going to break even. I didn't have a trailer. I didn't have anything to travel in with my guys. So went and bought a van, got a U-Haul trailer, packed all our stuff in there, went up to Wisconsin, did the audition. And here's the funny thing. He tells me, he goes, Chaz, he says, I really like you. I want to book you, but your band sucks. You need a new band. That was my welcome to the industry.
Welcome.
So I was like, all right. So we drive back to Nashville, and unfortunately our U-Haul trailer leaked, so everything got wet. I had to replace everything in the trailer. Wow. So that was my introduction into the touring lifestyle. And so that was in June of 2007. August, he calls me back and he says, you got a new band? I said, yep, I put my band together. He says, good. He says, you're going to be leaving in September. Your first tour is 9 weeks. And I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, I got to be away from home. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how to run sound. I bought all this equipment, and I had to run my own sound. So I learned it on the road, on the fly, man. And my introduction was my first gig was in Rock Springs, Wyoming. So driving from Nashville to Rock Springs, 37-hour drive with stops. No sleep, just whatever you can nap in.
Hey, man, you wanted it. You wanted to get it. Nothing was going to stop you, and you did it. You did it, you did it, and you made it to the top. You know, I'm blessed to even have you on the show. It's so awesome. So this was one of the, this is like a little 5-second clip. You were holding my son at one of the, that was an adorable clip. So now,
that was at OCC.
Yeah, that was at Orange County Choppers. Matter of fact, that's my boy Kenny, Keith, Bert, and Paul Tutaro, Paul from OCC Orange County Choppers. Yeah. I love them to death. We all love them to death. They're some awesome people. I have a commercial here for them. I'm gonna go ahead and play that for them on this podcast because we gotta show them some love. We gotta show Keith Overton some love and all of them. Let's run this. It's like 2 minutes.
Hey guys, Keith Overton here, the owner of OCC Roadhouse and Museum. Welcome to our establishment. It's really an entertainment complex. We wanted to have something for everybody, and it sure does. Not only do we do great food and beverage here, and our service has been off the chains great since we opened, but we have an enormous amount of things for people to do. We do live concerts here. We try to be everything to everybody because we really want this to be an all-inclusive, fun place to be. As you can see outside here, we have lots of games. Every one of them are free. We have pool tables, we have sawdust shuffleboard, foosball, we have steel darts, and anybody that wants to come and play can do so. There's no charge for it. All we ask is that you have a great time. Paul Sr. did an amazing job decorating the restaurant. I mean, his 20 years or 25 years of really iconic bike building, and his life has been told in a story that is really unlike no other inside our venue here. I'm really, really impressed with what he's been able to pull off with the restaurant. The menu has seafood on it. I mean, we have tuna poke. We have a great rub salmon here that's amazing. The pizzas are off the charts. The hamburgers, we have amazing hamburgers. The best seller we have. We do have a fantastic bar. I mean, not to mention the fact that it looks cool and it's got, 64 TVs around it. But we make some pretty impressive drinks. Our bartenders are amazingly creative that way. The two most popular are the smoked old fashioned, which is a really great presentation that we'll show you. And of course, the Giggle Gas. The Giggle Gas is a white Cosmo with cranberries and dry ice, and it really does show well. More importantly, I think we're centrally located in Pinellas County. You can get here in 30 minutes from Manatee County, from Hillsborough County, or from Pasco County, and even less if you're in Pinellas County. And I really believe that we're building a brand here and a concept that everyone can resonate with it. They want to get away, they want to do things. It's right in your own backyard. And the things that we've offered so far are just the beginning.
When I started practicing law, I never wanted to work in a high-rise. I wanted an office that my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
All right, we are back. I had to show those two people some love. We both love them. We both know them. They are awesome. Those guys are something else over there, man. Their bike night is amazing.
Absolutely. We've played many of their bike nights, and I'm going to tell you, Keith Overton, Victor Lima, Wizzy over there. If you see Wizzy does all that setup. Those guys have treated us like gold. Every time we're there, they're constantly making sure that everything is good, not just for the entertainment, for the people. They want everybody to be comfortable. They want you to have a good time. And I think they're going to be, if they're not already, the premier concert venue in town. So
they are. They're the hottest thing out, man. They're the hottest thing out. If you love country and rock, that is the place to be. That is the place to be. You love motorcycles, that is the place to be. It's awesome. It's a beautiful place, man. So,
but I
what made you move to Florida? What made you move to Florida?
It would take a lot more time to tell you, or a lot less time to tell you why I didn't move to Florida. There's so many reasons to move to Florida. I love Florida. I want to give a quick plug. January 15th, we're going to be at OCC. So make sure you come and see us there. 1 o'clock.
January 15th.
Yep, January 15th, 1 o'clock, Sunday afternoon. Come hang out with us at OCC in Clearwater. Now, Florida, there's multiple reasons I moved to Florida. So I was living in New Orleans up until 2005. I moved to Nashville. I was there for 17 years, touring the country and doing all of that. And I kind of done everything there was to do. And so when I was a kid, I used to visit my dad in West Palm. I fell in love with Florida. West Palm was beautiful. The beaches, the fishing, and I love to saltwater fish, man. That's my second passion. I guess you can say, besides performing and doing music. But I moved to Florida for multiple reasons. Of course, it was during COVID. You had to do what you had to do to survive. Florida was the only one allowing bands, not even bands, but duos and trios and solo acts to work and generate some income. And in Nashville was pretty much shut down. It was kind of like New York, where everything, you couldn't walk the sidewalks. It just didn't want anyone around each other at all. And so that was the first thought, was coming to Florida is like, okay, I can keep working. I can't do the full band thing, but I can keep generating income. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is it's beautiful, man. Everybody vacations in Florida. So what better dream is it to live where everybody vacations?
It's gorgeous out here.
Yes. And I don't like winter, man. We toured the Midwest, all the way out to Wyoming, Washington, Oregon, and the Dakotas, Wisconsin, Minnesota, all that in the winter, man. I did that for 12 years. And after having multiple accidents by myself, literally where the trailer has jackknifed and swung and hit the bus because I hit black ice, snowstorms, 10-foot snow drifts where it was taller. It was almost
You're
the same
done.
level as the roof of the coach. That in itself is a good reason to move to Florida.
They can keep that stuff up there, huh?
yeah. We love you guys up in the Midwest, but don't send your weather down here. We don't want it cold. But we want the tropical paradise all year round. So my other thing is the other reason for Florida is I absolutely love to saltwater fish. So everybody has their one thing, their disconnect, the thing that gets them their break, from everything. And mine is to go down that no-wake zone, go out in the Gulf, 20 miles, disappear, and just listen to the still water, catch some rays, and cast a line, man. That's something I absolutely love to do. So I'm living my dream now. Now that I'm in Florida, everything that I've ever wanted to do. So
you got a new single you just dropped.
Yes.
I heard. Hold on. Let me see. Is this it? Is this it?
Another show, another.
Explain that. Explain that. Man. It sounds good. It sounds good. Man. Explain that.
Okay. Well, I want to mention definitely the guy I wrote with on that song, because I'm going to tell you, 15 years ago, I was in the same room with this songwriter, with Brooks and Dunn and all that. Just happened to pop in on a party that I didn't know was happening at BMI. And if anyone that wants to know what BMI is, you got BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. Those are the three companies that pay the songwriters. That's what BMI is.
Business Music Administrations,
Yeah, and it's down there, Music Row, where all the labels are and everything in Nashville.
The big boys.
The big boys. And I remember 15 years ago, seeing in there some of these major hit songwriters. The guy I'm talking about now is Byron Hill. And you fast forward about 15 years, and I'm sitting with Byron Hill, who is now a Nashville Songwriter Hall of Famer as of 2018. And this guy, who started off singing karaoke and in church, is in the room writing with Byron Hill. And we came out with this song right here, Something About the Rain. So I'm extremely blessed to be able to be in this. You did this
with a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that I co-wrote this with. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that CD when I'm done here. I'm gonna go and download it. I gotta show some love, man. You guys are putting your heart and soul into this.
Thank you. And I wrote that also. Yeah, I wrote that with CJ Dubasson as well. That was my guitar player in Nashville. So it was me and Byron Hill and CJ Dubasson. We wrote that song. And it's all what it talks about is doesn't matter what your job is, whether you're a truck driver, whether you're a touring musician, and even if you're home every day after work, what it is that Sunday afternoon when it rains, and I got to keep this PG-13, but when it rains, sometimes you don't want to go out. Sometimes you want to spend all your time in the house with that loved one. And
absolutely. I know what it is.
Yeah. So listen to the song, you'll get the picture. And with that being said, we are super stoked to say that we are going to be doing the music video on that. People have been asking, when you're going to do the video, when you're going to do the video. That's a very sexy song. When you're going to do the video. And so literally that's what they're telling me. And I'm like, well, we'll get it. And so we're going to start doing that here as it warms up a little bit more. It's warm now, but we want to get past any of these little cold snaps that would be popping up, because some of it's got to be outside in the rain. So.
Yeah, so I have one of your videos here that you did, Try It On, and it was next to impossible. Actually, it was impossible. I could not steal it or take that video from any media sites, YouTube, anything, because it's so copyrighted. You're such a big artist that you had to send me the video personally so I can go ahead and play it for the. I was like, dude, send me this video. I can't get it. And I have ways, but that thing is, you got copyrights on it. So it's so hard. They won't, you see, Facebook, when I play these videos and this music, they're not going to take it out because I got the original artist of the original song on the podcast with me. And if I'm playing it, of course, I have your permission to. Also, Pineapple drop. What's this pineapple drop? I have this video here. Let me share it, and I want you to explain it. This pineapple. Explain that. It's tomorrow, right?
Okay. It is tomorrow night. Downtown Sarasota will be on the stage at Main Street and Lamone Street. There's going to be us. 22 N is going to be out there. They've got their own stage. They're going to have a DJ out there. It is going to be a big party starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There'll be festivities, rides, all kinds of cool stuff to do in the day. We're going to start at 8:30. Now, let me tell you the magnitude of this for me. I mean, listen, I've shared the stage with some of these bigger artists. Luke Bryan, Colin Ray, Brian White, Daryl Singletary. James Otto. The list goes on, and all of these folks were just, a blast to be on stage with. I thought, man, these are the pinnacles of my career, and then to get asked to do the Pineapple Drop, the biggest New Year's Eve party in the entire state of Florida. We're talking 25,000 plus people out there. To do that, that you are on top in the state of Florida at that point. That you've what's up, buddy? That you've arrived in Florida, man, when you play the Pineapple Drop. And I want to give a big shout out to Ron Soto, the organizer there. Ron does so much for the community of Sarasota. We love Ron. He's not only a hell of a promoter, but he's such a great human being, a great friend, just a really good guy, man. And he's been very blessed in his life as well. I think it has a lot to do with good karma, man. He's always taking care of people, and it's good to see him flourish and have it come back to him.
Yeah, it's awesome. What you're doing is awesome. I can't wait. I'm gonna see if I don't get stuck with these kids. So I gotta watch these kids and all this stuff, and see if we can shoot out there tomorrow to Sarasota and see what's going on. See, he wants to be nosy. He knows who you are. He was upstage with you already a couple of times. And,
but I did want to say about that video. So the video is going to be obviously here in the podcast. If you want to see it again, you can go to ChazCollins.com. That's our number 9 music video that was in 2015 that we were in the top 10, which was really huge for us because we did it without a label. We did it without radio, which is absolutely unheard of.
So it's flashing on the bottom of the screen. It says ChazCollins.com, www.ChazCollins.com, just like that, correct? Right. So they can go check you out. They can order music from there and everything too, right?
Yep, you can download Something About the Rain there.
Let me go ahead and play this video. Let me go ahead and play this video for them. It's 3 minutes and 14 seconds long, but it's you. It's this all song. You, buddy.
Yeah, this song is called Try It On.
Girl, you just try and stop things on. Look so fine in every last one. Getting all worked up and nothing's wrong. Making an easy thing take way too long. I got a little something in mind. I know just what you like. Before you get to thinking you wanna stay home, I got one more thing for you to try on. It's about the state of mind that you're in. You're gonna like the way the night fits. Let down your hair, get some wind in it. Head to the water and put some skin in it. Got a sky full of diamonds you can pick from. The night is yours, just try it on. About you close those pretty little eyes. Lean on me while we take a little drive on down the road where the cool grass grows. When it's getting dark, we'll be getting close. About the state of mind that you're in. You're gonna like the way the night fits. Let down your hair, get some wind in it. Head to the water and put some skin in it. Got a sky full of diamonds you can pick from. The night is yours, just try it on. Yeah, baby, come on with me to the countryside. Like girl, about the state of mind that you're in. You're gonna like the way the night fits. Let down your hair, get some wind in it. Head to the water and put some skin in it. It's about the state of mind that you're in. You're gonna like the way the night fits. Let down your hair, get some wind in it. Head to the water and put some skin in it. Got a sky full of diamonds you can pick from. The night is yours, just try it on. Try it on. Yeah, try it on. Try it on.
Made me want to get up on top of my chair right here and start shaking it. I see why it hit the top 10. It is a catchy song. It is nice, man. You killed it.
Thank you, man.
Man. You know.
But wait. Here's something I'm going to pop up on you as a surprise. I thought about doing a remix of this. You remember the song Tim McGraw and Nelly did Over and Over Again?
Oh, man, I love that song.
Kind of groove. So maybe after the podcast, we could talk about you and I maybe redoing that.
I got a couple of artists that might collaborate with you. You know, I mean, famous artists, rappers that might collaborate with you on something like that. I'll leave it up to you. I just introduced you guys, but they're on the radio and stuff like that. You know, we're in the ends with Pitbull and people like that. So, I mean, it would be insane.
That would be awesome.
Two artists like that, platinum artists together, you know. So
that would be awesome, man.
we can discuss something like that. I'll go ahead. Like, I'm not into the music thing. I'm a publicist. I do the magazines. We are #1. We got the Emmy Award of Florida Guide.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
The #1 magazine in Florida. We didn't pay for that. That was People's Choice. There was only two magazines that were #1 in Florida. It was Central Florida Lifestyles and us, Florida Ride or Die magazine. The whole entire state of Florida. No other magazines. We killed it. We killed it. And we're getting better. We're getting stronger. We're getting better, more powerful. It's insane. But our magazines are free. You know, you put 30,000 copies, stick them out there, and give them to the whole entire public for free. Everybody loves free, and they love to read. And then we have shows like this that we provide for free for people, giving them information. And we help our local artists. We help our people. We do a lot of charity events, help special needs, stuff like that. So that's what it's all about, man. Giving back. You know,
Absolutely.
And then God will take the wheel from there. You know?
Yeah, man. And congratulations, dude. I mean, you guys, you know, you've worked your butt off to build this.
Man, that's like getting an Emmy, man.
Yeah, man. You'd be very, very proud of that, man. That is so awesome that you guys accomplished that. And we're hoping that going forward into the next year, even tops this year for you.
Oh, so, man, we're killing it. You see, we're a totally different magazine. We specialize in let's say they call them the Harley Davidson riders call them rice burners. They're not too interested in it. But I'll tell you one thing that the country and rock crowd is very interested in that we do. Muddy. They love their dirt bike. They love their quads. They love those pickup trucks. They love the dirt tracks. They love that stuff. And we specialize and we're the only ones that are top notch doing it. Race tracks, stuff like that. So they love. They could care less about the rice burners, you know, but then we do have our crowd that love the sport bikes. So we're a total different entity than you know, the regular cruiser type of thing. I'll put a cruiser in there. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some. Look at Paul Senior stuff. Look. I mean, seen some Harley Davidsons with those big wheels, and you're like, oh wow. Oh you know, they can do some stuff with them. But yeah, we it's all motorcycles, but we're just a different line. Anyways, something I couldn't find the video, and I don't have it. It's about the cigars. You have a sponsor. It's that you guys are giving cigars away or doing something, selling something, giving money to the military veterans. What's that about?
Yeah, so we've partnered up going into 2023. with Line of Duty Cigars, and they are with our J&S Wholesale. So J&S Wholesale, they sell. They have quite a few types of cigars they sell, but the main one that we are working with is Line of Duty Cigars. Line of Duty Cigars is national. J&S Wholesale is the only distribution in Florida that sells Line of Duty cigars. So you can go on J&S Cigar on Facebook there and connect with those guys. There's also going to be a website up soon.
They made a
and
Chas
you can come
Collins
out.
cigar?
Well, not yet. Not
No,
yet.
they're not going to put Chas Collins in that cigar.
Maybe next year.
All right.
We got to see how this year goes. But
you teamed up with them. They're sponsoring you.
Yeah, they're going to be at every any of the outdoor or open air shows. OCC January 6th. We're going to be at Three Daughters Brewing in St. Pete. Those shows that are kind of outside like that, festivals, they're going to be there tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, first time. And they'll be selling their cigars there, but they'll be with us at every show. And we're partnering the entire year together. We want to help them build their brand. And then they seen us shooting up in the top rank of the country rock bands in Florida. And they wanted to get on board and help each other, which is why we're also here on the podcast with you, because we want to help you too. We want you to go beyond where you're at now.
But I'm grateful. I'm very honored that you're on this podcast. I'm very honored that you came onto the Florida Ride or Die magazine and everything, because having a star like yourself here and letting the people know goes to show. I love to give my people stuff to read, to listen to, that's worthy. And there's nothing basically more worthy than having you on this show and letting everybody know all these upcoming events and all these great things you're doing, especially about your new single, because it just came out. Nobody really knows about it now, but within the next few weeks, that thing's gonna be everywhere. It's not only me, it's gonna be everybody. So now they got to hear it first.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And I don't want to forget to say that Line of Duty Cigars, one of the reasons that we wanted to work with those guys is it's in the name, Line of Duty. This is a retired police officer, military guy out of New York that owns the company, and they give 10% to the military and first responders. And I can back anybody that gets behind our first responders and military. I am absolutely honored to be a part of
100%
great organization. So
yeah, 100%. You know what? A lot of people may say, "Oh, F this, the police and that," but you know what? When you get robbed or something happens to you, what's the first number you're calling? 911 help! I got robbed. So stop it, please. Stop it. Stop saying F these people. They are working. Yeah, you know what? Things are not perfect in life, but you know what? They do protect us, man, and they do help. They do solve a lot of crimes.
Yeah.
God bless them. Thank them for all their services. We have the freedoms that we do today because those men went out there and risked their lives to fight for our freedom. God bless them. We owe it to them to do something for them as well. So absolutely, 100%. I back the blue. I back the military. I back all of them. God bless you guys. Anything that's for them, I'm with it. I'll make sure to go cop one of those cigars, man, because I like my cigars, man. I like sitting down with a nice thing of whiskey and cigar, and I'm good. Some Jack Daniels. A cigar, I'm good.
Well, I tell you what, if it's okay with you, are we going to play the new single? If we play the new single, I could shoot you that the ad so everybody can meet Scott.
Basically, I could play the new single, but I'd have to download it into the podcast.
Okay,
no worries. I don't have it download.
Okay,
where can they see it at? Would it be in YouTube?
They can go on the website, ChazCollins.com.
ChazCollins.com, and they can see it there. Hey, man, guys, right after this, go down to ChazCollins.com and check out that new video. I know I am, but it wouldn't let me take any videos from your websites, from anything that you own. I had to get it directly from you. That's the only way. But that's beast mode, man. Well, anyway, Chaz, man, we've been on here about 35 minutes. I don't want to bore everybody out with my face, because I'm definitely not bored with you. But I guess we told them everything we had to tell them, and I'm gonna see you at your events, man. And I love you guys to death. I'll go ahead and shoot that guy over to you so you guys can do in the collaborations. I'll make sure it's a pop artist, a good one that's on the radio and stuff. So
cool. And I want to mention one thing: if anybody wants to connect personally with us, because we try to connect with our fans on a personal level as much as possible. Yeah, you can go on the website. There's links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But if you want to look us up on Facebook and connect with us directly, it is Chaz.
Hold on.
Collins Music. CHAS.
Chaz Collins Music.
Yep. Chaz Collins Music on Facebook. That's where you want to go.
All right.
Where you like the page and you can connect with us. That is the direct connect to us. There's another page that says Chaz Collins where you can friend me. Unfortunately, that is completely full. I cannot add anymore. And that page will be going away.
Yeah, once you get over 5,000 people on your accounts, they don't want to let you add no more. I had to create 2 other accounts as well. And it's so many friends. One of them, sometimes you got to just get rid of some, but the ones that aren't really there, but it's crazy when you're getting your phone ringing and your friends and this, that. But I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to see the new video. As soon as I log off of this, I'm going to go right to your website and I'm going to go watch your new single. Definitely watch your new single. And I'm going to order one too. I'm big on it. I really don't listen to country too much. I'm being real. But when it's catchy, like Luke Bryant, like yourself, like when it's catchy, oh yeah, I listen to that, man. I'll shake a little bit. I like it. It has to be really, really, really good, man.
Well, thank you, man. We got an 80s rock influence. I'm a big 80s rock fan. So for the rock fans out there that go, I don't listen to country, guess what? Tune into us, because we're not your mama's country. That's what I say. We got the rock,
country rock.
Yeah, we got a southern rock flair to our stuff. So
good stuff, man. Yeah, man. Well, anyway, Chaz, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. God bless you, man, and I'll catch you on the flip side, man.
Thank you, man.
Tomorrow at the pineapple, the pineapple drop up there. Basically, that's what we're gonna do. Go if you want to see Chaz Collins live tomorrow. Hit that pineapple drop in Sarasota, downtown Sarasota, right?
Biggest party, the biggest New Year's Eve party in Florida. And guess what? We've got all of our T-shirts, tank tops, koozies, caps, CDs for sale out there. I would love to meet you. We're going to hang out after the show and talk to anybody and everybody that wants to come up and say hello. So
that's awesome. And a lot of people don't do that. They get really funny about that,
And we're all about
really funny about taking pictures with people and meeting people. They don't want to meet nobody. They usually got the security team pushing everybody away. Get out of here, and you're not like that. You'll go in there, and give hugs and how you doing and take pictures. That's amazing. God bless you.
That don't happen at my shows, man.
You didn't forget where you came from.
That's it. All right. People forget it's not about me on stage. It's about the people that are there to see. It's about them.
If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you would be.
Where you are.
All right, Chaz. I love you, man. God bless
you, brother.
Take care. You can go and see it on the link I sent you right now. Check you out, man. Bye.
Good to see y'all.